Welcome back to KXRO Live at 9:41 on your Monday morning. For the second half of the show, we are joined by, welcoming back, Aria.
Hello, good to be here.
How are you? It's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. I'm excited to be back and spreading the word about the film. I don't know how many people are aware of this. We're actually shooting a feature-length independent movie in the Aberdeen, Hoquiam area and surrounding area. So we're really excited to be doing this, and we are looking for community support because we're currently fundraising, and we're doing a Kickstarter project. The film is called GRAYPORT, which is GRAYPORT, and we're looking to raise $7,500 for the basic cost of the equipment that it will take to shoot this film. We have already cast the movie, and we have secured the locations and done the pre-production work. So we're excited just to get our budget together and start rolling in the new year if we get that support.
Go ahead.
I was saying we made it very easy for people to find it. There's a link at KXRO.com and KXRO on Facebook over to the Kickstarter.
Yay! Fantastic.
Nice and easy, like we like it. We like things easier around here.
And we have so many great rewards for people that do pledge. And now Kickstarter is all or nothing. So, I mean, you can take a gamble on it because if we don't raise our goal or go over our goal, everybody's pledges go back to them. So it's definitely a do or die type of thing. And we have signed original artwork, the storyboard signed by the cast and crew. We have the Blu-ray copies with all the special features. We have experiences for people to be a featured extra in the film or to have their name graffitied on a set wall that will be seen in the movie. So all these really cool things that you can, there's really no other way to get that experience without being a part of the movie. And of course, they all get special thanks in the film's credits as well.
That is very cool. Now, for people that aren't familiar with what Kickstarter is, why don't you explain a little bit?
So Kickstarter is basically a crowdfunding platform. It's a way for creative people to get the money together to do their projects. So typically in the past, if you had a movie, you'd have to find a really wealthy person to greenlight it and give you, a large chunk of money to make it happen. Whereas with Kickstarter, it leverages the community and the fan base around you, as well as your friends and family, who can all go on there, chip in, $10 or $25 or whatever they can, and then you're able to raise a budget through lots and lots of people instead of one individual.
And it's worked before locally as well. A benefit concert was done locally. I believe Erica Corbin had her album funded locally. The Skyline Theater in Shelton was upgraded all via Kickstarter. I mean, those are just just local.
Yeah, Jessica Marie Porter. We had her up on the show a couple of months ago with her Kickstarter program. She met her goal as well. So a great way for creative people to find a financial outlet to help them further their projects. Yeah. Because like you said, it's not cheap to get things started, especially a film.
It is difficult because this film has gotten so much support in kind, which is people volunteering or people donating space, rehearsal space, location space, and all kinds of things that we were able to negotiate for. But there are some things, and I joke about this in the Kickstarter video, that you just can't get for free, or you can't DIY hack it. Like you can't, make a telephoto lens out of a tin can and a jam jar. It's just not going to work. So you do need to sometimes pay for the quality equipment to have a film at the end that we can be proud of. And the other cool thing I think about this is it has two different pathways. There's for the fans to chip in a little bit, and then I'm also excited that the other day we put in our top reward, which is huge, and it's perfect for a business. Now, if you want to work with the film and have your business be featured and to have a scene shot there featuring your business with the main characters and to do a cross-promotion with the movie where we mention you when we do interviews and are written up, it's great public relations, and whoever gets that top spot will be the executive producer credit in the film, which is, the most prestigious credit. And it's only available to one very special backer. So that would be another cool way to get the film funded, is that $5,500 level or more for someone to step in and say, we want to be the executive producer, someone who owns a restaurant maybe, or a bar, or some kind of professional services, and want to feature what they do in the movie and be part of something forever that was shot here in the harbor, and people are going to be watching, years and years down the road as this unique thing.
That is really, really cool to have your business as one of the featured locations of the movie.
Yeah, I think it would be awesome. And we would custom craft a scene, working with the business owners to make sure that the branding is done the right way and that we're kind of highlighting what they want to showcase, but also making it seamless with the story, which is something you can't do in traditional advertising. I mean, traditionally you might pay $10,000 for a little ad in the Yellow Pages, but it's not the same experience for the audience as having the characters like discuss your auto body shop or whatever it is that you stepped in and you were executive producer. So I think that's another really cool way for us to meet our goal.
You mentioned that there's different levels that people can pledge through Kickstarter.
Starting at $1.
Nice and simple.
Nice and
$1
simple.
And get you underway. Now, your goal is $7,500.
$7,500.
And the Kickstarter campaign ends on December 21st?
Absolutely. It ends December 21st, giving us a little buffer away from the holidays. But that's about, I think we've got 19 days from now. So we'd love it if people went to check it out, showed their support, and even if you can't donate, I think sometimes the most helpful thing is to spread the word, which is what I've been working on doing the past week a lot. So if someone is interested and wants to see a feature-length, great independent movie shot in this area featuring Aberdeen and Hoquiam and Grays Harbor, they can go on there and they can, evangelize for this film, share it with their friends, send the links and the email to everybody, and that would be an enormous help to us as well.
You are about 22% of your goal right now.
We are.
With 19 days remaining to hit that $7,500 mark. And as you mentioned earlier, if you make a pledge and you don't reach that $7,500 mark, you're not out anything.
No, absolutely. So it's something that I think the strength of Kickstarter also is it shows whether there is a fan base for your project and whether there's going to be people to see it. So I think for the filmmaker as well, you don't want to put the kind of effort it takes to make a film, especially on a shoestring, if you don't have that, support from the fan base saying, we really want to watch this. And in the case of it not getting enough donations, then everything goes back to everybody. The filmmakers are kind of off the hook. They don't have to try to make a huge project for no money, and it cancels out. And then you can see where you're gonna go from there. But if you do have the support, then you know that you're able to do what you need to do, and people are interested. So it goes both ways.
Yeah, well, we don't want that to happen.
No.
We want this thing to get funded because how cool is it to have a film shot right here in Grays Harbor?
Well, yeah, and I think there's been, it's weird. I'm not quite sure how many people know about it. The people who do know about it seem to be pretty excited, but at the same time, I'm not sure if everyone's heard about it. So I think it's important to go out there and to say this is actually a very real possibility that it's going to happen, and we just need a little bit more support from the community, from the area, and then we can have this for all of us to enjoy.
Joined on Live at 9 with Aria, writer-director of the film GRAYPORT, which is being filmed right here in Grays Harbor. Kickstarter campaign trying to raise $7,500 to help further this project. Give us the premise of GRAYPORT.
Well, GRAYPORT is a murder mystery crime thriller that has sort of a film noir style to it, and it follows an investigative journalist, this world-weary older man by the name of Frank Blakely in the story, who is looking into the murder of the mayor, who was just discovered at the beginning of the film, and through a series of twists and turns in the plot, he runs into some of the most dangerous men on the West Coast in a criminal conspiracy behind all this. So it's a very exciting plot, and it makes great use of the locations here with the light and the shadow and the old weathered buildings and some of the historic mansions that we have access to. It's going to look amazing, and I really want to showcase what we can do here, because I think people aren't expecting it.
When people get a chance to view this in its entirety, are they going to go, man, I know that place, I know that place, I know that place? There's pretty well-known places throughout Grays Harbor.
I think so. I think that there will be a lot of places that people recognize, and at the same time, they might be sort of shocked by how they look on film with the lighting and the mood and everything of it. For example, we have the inside of the Mork Hotel, which is just sort of gutted right now, and the Aberdeen Historic Mansion, a treatment plant in Hoquiam, City Hall in Hoquiam, the harbor, the port. So really cool locations, and seeing them on film sometimes is like seeing them in a totally different way. Like there's an alley that I love that I'm sure no one ever has paid attention to, but it looks amazing on film when it's golden hour and the shadows are going across the way. And if people want to see a little hint of this, of what it's going to look like, we actually have a teaser trailer as part of our Kickstarter video. And even in that, you can recognize locations from the harbor. So I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's very cool in itself, just to sit down and watch a film, recognizing locations that you know, places that you've been, and who knows, maybe people that you know as extras.
Absolutely. Well, another exciting bit of news is that we had almost 2 months of casting trying to find our leads. And last time we were on the radio, we were trying to promote the casting call. And we did cast the film with the most amazing actors. We have Russell Wheela as the villain, Cal Hastings, and we have Bob Parks playing Frank Blakely. So those are the 2 leading roles, and it was worth months of searching to find the perfect guys. And I'm so happy that we have them on board and really supportive of this. We also have a local hero, Lane Humans, in the movie, and it's going to be such great fun that I want people to know and to jump on board and be part of our team. Because when they get on Kickstarter, even if they pledge $1, like it doesn't matter. To me, I just want people to be part of the team. And if they're a backer on Kickstarter, they get exclusive access to a special supporters lounge with behind-the-scenes content and videos and stuff as we're shooting the movie. So I think that would be really fun for people to experience and to be, with us, even if they can't be with us on set. Mm-hmm. That back and forth with the audience, I think, is really cool, and you don't get to do that very often.
This one, I think, is going to be a lot. I love the genre. I've got to say, it's one of my favorite genres, and to see that translated right here into Grays Harbor and put up on the big screen is pretty exciting. You can get on board and help make this a reality. About 22% of your goal met so far. You've got 19 days to get to that $7,500 mark. And there's different levels right there on the side of the Kickstarter page for GRAYPORT. It shows you all the different levels, the little benefits that you get along with each of those levels for your pledge as well. And hopefully within the next 19 days, we can nail that $7,500 down, and you can move on to the next level of GRAYPORT, which is very, very exciting. And we got a link up on KXRO.
There's a link at KXRO, and it's on the Facebook page. There's a link over to it. So plenty of ways to get over to it. Or you could just search for GRAYPORT on Kickstarter.
Nice and easy. Get over that way, make a donation, and let's make this a reality. I'm really excited to see another film filmed right here in Grays Harbor. And like I said, I love the premise and the plot, the whole genre of this one. A nice little film noir take on it as well.
Absolutely.
This one, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. So head over to KXRO.com. We've got the link for you that will take you right to the Kickstarter page for GRAYPORT. Make a donation, and let's make this happen, Aria.
Yay! Thanks so much. I really appreciate the support from you guys.
Thanks for coming by again, and we'll talk to you soon, I'm sure, as this project kind of furthers along.
We'll keep you updated for certain.
Don't forget to check out GRAYPORT on Facebook as well for the updates that they do on there.
We are having our fan base there growing sort of by the day.
Check it out, GRAYPORT, GRAYPORT. Like them on Facebook, and you can follow the updates there as well. And don't forget, head over to Kickstarter and make that donation to help further this project. A movie filmed right here in Grays Harbor. Aria, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
It's KXRO Live at 9. We'll check in with CBS Network News coming up straight ahead.